Already. What's good? And welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna play a little something called, what is it? Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm acting like I don't know what this game is because everybody in the world played it like 6 years ago and it was popular. But the rest of my games are updating right now, so I have this game already downloaded for some reason, so I just decided we'll play it. I don't know how long it is, but I guess we'll see. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, and good friend since we were children. You know the type of friend you've never seen yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away, sorry. So I don't know why I'm deciding to play a game where I literally cannot read, but I guess we'll see. However, I sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha, I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe. But only because I decided... Oh, this is me, sorry. So I'll talk normally, but everybody else is gonna have a girly voice since they're girls, you know? Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Squiggs. Well, if people stare at you acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Why am I getting a deep voice all of a sudden for no reason? We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Squiggs, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you wanted to join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori really likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on an average, I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm not worried. I literally can't read. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any other skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought you become a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't keep me worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try it a little? Yeah, I guess I promise that. Yay! Why do I let myself get luxured by a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into class while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting in here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't have to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought Know what? Well, that you'd come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was even aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep, bitch. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or she's cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yay! Let's go! Bitch. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for the third year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Girl 1. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. You know I'm not going to remember any of these voices, by the way. Sayori always says nice things about you. I'm going to give this one like a really deep voice for no reason. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Oh my god, there's a third girl. And I don't even remember the voice of the first girl. Hey, Squiggs. What a nice surprise. I don't know what voice I'm giving everybody. Welcome to the club. All words escaped me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natushi? Huh? The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori. Hey yo, you can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly in my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Oh, I used the wrong voice, sorry. Anyways, this is Natsuki, she's always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. It's great to see you there, Squiggs. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me generally feels a little... you too, Monica. Come on, Squiggs. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me and Monica. I'll get the cupcakes.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it has been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk around the corner of the room while Natsuki grabs a racked tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
I guess I shouldn't do that voice when I'm saying ta-da. Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Oh, this is Monica. God, I can't do this British thing every time, bro. I had no idea you were good at baking, Natsuki. So I'm gonna do like a surfer voice for
her. Well, just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with a mouthful and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around with my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
Made them for you or anything.
I thought you technically did. Sayori said,
well, maybe. But for you, but not for, you, dummy.
Alright. My voice is gonna be dead by the time I'm done. I give up with Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the tea set in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set? Oh. Wrong person. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot pot of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess.
Like, don't get yourself intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Oh, I need to read who's talking. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I can at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So, what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet. Sayori seemed really happy here, so... that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Well, make yourself feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everybody. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it, and it encourages other to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like festivals that much more fun. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everybody? Yeah. We'll do our best.
You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I don't really know if I could keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Squiggs, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good idea of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Nasuki suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build up deep and complex fantasy worlds. Fucking nerd. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Such a fucking nerd. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Hey, that's me. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with the rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you can say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh, why's that?
Well,
Nasuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Nasuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind our last meeting club. It looked like you were working on a poem called
Don't say it out loud. And give that back.
Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up next to Nasuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute.
Nasuki, you write your own poems? Well, I
guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Nasuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Nasuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to readers, expressing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
I mean, do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable, even to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everybody's poems. We sit in silence for a moment.
Well, okay. I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everybody is even.
Yeah, let's do it.
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more confident or comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Squiggs?
Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still a problem.
What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join the club, god damn it. Fucking crazy bitches. Shiori may have convinced me to stop by, but I've never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But?
I'm sorry, I thought... Squiggs. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right? Let me take a screenshot of this real quick. Oh, I don't think I can. Come here. Come back. Okay, we'll have to do this like this. Alright, sorry. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Saori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came by for cupcakes, I would have been super pissed.
Then, let's make it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monika looks over to me once.
Squiggs, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Squiggs, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for her clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
I don't think it's gonna be good for you, bud. It's time to write a poem. Pick the words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay. All right. I don't know what just happened. Okay. Puppy Bliss Inferno Hurt Essence Analysis Fireflies Games Fluffy Disaster. What book would I want to read? Let's read a games. Doki Doki. Let's do no. Tenacious. Tenacious seems like a good word. Prayer and Base, Broken Crimson. Wonderful Time, Fear Incongruent. That's not consistent. Kawaii. Jump, Lazy, Silly Kitty, Vitality, Incapable, Shining, Fester, Tragedy, Sparkle. Feather, Anxiety, Rain Cloud, Disown, Contamination, Marshmallow, Romance, Covet, Charm, Philosophy. Dark, Agonizing, of course, Sensation, Dream, Peace, Nature, Nightgown, Judgment, Grief, Melancholy, Atone, Bubbles, Ribbon, Hopeless, Special, Suicide, Eternity, Forgive, Flying. I like a story about someone who's special. Fun, Climax, Sticky, Alone, Universe, Vicacious, Holiday, Ambient, Starscape, Uncanny, Lucky, Pure Desire, Misfortune, Strawberry, Family, Happiness, Rose, Twirl, or Flee. Let's do Misfortune. Smile, Color, Passion, Rainbow, Extreme, Clouds, Heartbeat, Portrait, Insight, and Whistle. Explode, Anime. Lollipop, Disarray, Socks Together, Calm, Cloud, Playground, Dance, Sunset, Raindrops. Calm. Destiny. Spinning Flower, Massacre, Extraordinary Journey, Peaceful Depression, Imagination Bunny, Unbending Valentine, Defeat, Papa. Pain, Ocean, Tears, Cheeks, Cry, Boop, Amazing Variants. Dazzle, Summer, Wrath, Vanilla, Email, Beauty, Play, Sweet, Excitement, Whisper. I guess let's go with Excitement. Infallible, Meager, Sugar, Warm, Aura, Skirt, Cute, Pleasure, Electricity, Precious. Let's just go with Aura, because I got all the Aura buff. Like, hi again, Squiggs. Glad to see you didn't run away on us, ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Squiggs. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, like... I'm not gonna be able to do that voice anymore, it's hurting my throat. What other voice can I do?
like that hurts my throat too.
So we have the surfer dude, we have low pitch, we have high pitch girl. Well, like, come on. He, like, deserves some slack. So already told me you didn't even want to join the club this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Like, Nasuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Nasuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Like, manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Nasuki pops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. TSquiggs always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Alright, we're gonna call it there for that episode, mostly because if I don't, I'm literally not gonna be able to talk. So, peace out.